Hello, welcome back to Mayhem Reviews. We are going to review the new Halloween movie. It's directed by David Gordon Green and written by Danny McBride.
He did the first one, right?
No.
No?
John Carpenter does the music in this one, and the music is great. The music's great. It's just like the original. Same thing. Let's just start with that 1978 one. Did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
I liked it too.
You let me watch it right before?
Yeah.
It was very good.
It kind of broke new ground for horror, I would say.
Did it?
I think so. I wasn't around, but I can imagine that it was kind of a game changer, really, for what horror movies are. This one kind of combines, like, aspects of, like, that era of horror and, like, this new era that were, like, with very just horrible gore and, like, just, it is just sometimes really disturbing and very gross. But, it's very entertaining, and I really enjoyed this movie. What did you think?
It was very good. It was really entertaining, like you said. I think the first one was a bit creepier than this. This kind of pulled more tropes into modern, where it was like, it's scary to be scary, but some of it was still very creepy, like the first one.
Yes.
There was remember one scene where I forgot exactly what it was, but it was just really dark, and you just see his like mask just like come in.
Oh yeah.
And you're like, oh no.
Like, and especially when you look like behind in the landscape, you could see him.
That's always the best thing.
So creepy. You don't even see it.
Oh yeah, no.
It's great.
It's so good.
I like how this movie doesn't rely heavily on like jump scares either.
Oh yeah, no.
It's not like a lot of like.
There was one, but it was like fake, right?
Yeah, you're talking about like the teenager with like the horse.
Yeah.
That was like that. I don't even think was there. I don't think there was any like jump scare music though.
Yeah, no.
It was just like that's why I love that, because like in the original Halloween there's that one part where like the cop like taps on his shoulder and he's like, oh my god.
Oh yeah.
In usual like horror movies you hear like boom, it's like the loudest like noise ever. And they didn't do that in this one either, and I like that. I thought like Michael Myers in this movie was really creepy, and I think this is like the most like menacing he's been since that original one. I haven't seen any of the sequels, and also an interesting thing that this movie does is actually ignore all the sequels.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
It's just the first one and then now this one. So this is technically like Halloween 2, and you have like Laurie Strode who's like gone through that shit, and like her daughter is like not a fan. She's like, I hated living with her. She was like taken away from custody and stuff. Just all this shit went down in her childhood. She had a rough childhood, kind of raised and like being trained to get ready for this killer to come back. With good reason though. I think she's gone through a lot of shit. Michael is in captivity and then he gets out from a bus crash, and it's tough. Yeah, it's very bad. So in closing, I would say this is a very entertaining movie, and I think it's like maybe not as good as the original, but like very entertaining, and you're really gonna enjoy it, and it's gonna make a ton of money. And I highly recommend you check this out in like a packed theater on Halloween if you want. Like that would be so much fun. Yeah. So some spoilers, maybe some things that we didn't really enjoy. So there was one thing that I didn't fully love. There's a scene where like the granddaughter, Laurie Strode's granddaughter's at a dance, and then her boyfriend like kisses another girl. And number one, that was a scene directly from Goosebumps 2. I saw Goosebumps 2 like a few days before, and those movies are both made by Universal. And I was just so confused, like, why would they release these two movies so close together when they're both Halloween movies and they feature literally the same scene? It's so weird. I didn't really like. I think there's probably a deleted scene somewhere of Michael fully murdering that guy.
Oh god.
Because that little like storyline was just kind of abandoned.
Oh yeah.
They never went back to that.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
So that was.
Now that you mention it, like I don't remember.
None of that happened. None of it.
Gone.
And I think that probably is a deleted scene somewhere too. Also, I really didn't know how to feel about the doctor, as we were talking about before. The doctor wants to feel what it's like to kill, so he kills this guy, like a cop, and then puts on the Michael mask. That was a little dumb.
It was very dumb
to me, and I didn't like. And I also didn't like the one moment with the little comedic moment with when they were eating like sandwiches.
I don't remember.
There was two cops like sitting in the car, like, I'm eating this, I'm eating brownies.
I thought that was really funny for me. For me, I was like crying.
It kind of took me out.
It was
like very much like, okay, Danny McBride wrote this.
Fair enough, that was really funny for me.
It was funny, for sure, but it just didn't really feel like it fit.
And again, everyone's like dumb. They're like...
that's every horror movie though. Also, like, so do you think Michael's gone?
I mean, they kind of did the same in the first.
Yeah.
So he's probably not.
I think they're going to just make a sequel.
Yeah.
It's going to make so much money, they have to. And, they leave it open, and I'm very much looking forward to that. What did you think of the little kid?
Oh, that was hilarious.
He's the best.
He was so good.
I want to know what happened to him. I love the little kid. He's so great.
He's so good.
My favorite.
I was going to say, there's one take at the end. If you've seen Halloween 1, it ends with Michael falling off a ledge, and he falls, and they think he's dead, and then the cop goes over to, what's her name? The main character?
Laurie.
In the original, he goes over to her, and he goes back out, and Michael's just gone. It happens in this movie, but the roles are reversed. Laurie falls out of like the house, and Michael looks down, and she's gone. And she's on the floor, and then he goes back, and it cuts away, and then she's gone again.
There are a lot of great callbacks like that.
Yeah.
I love that.
There was one clever thing with the daughter, of
Lori. Oh yeah, I know what you're gonna talk
where Michael gets open the contraption of like the hidden
trap
room, and she's like, I can't do it. I can't.
She's like,
and then Michael comes over and she's like, I got you, and he shoots him so quick. It was like such a clever, nice thing.
It was very satisfying too to see her like, okay, yeah, this training was for something. So yeah, overall, this movie's great. I think it's a lot of fun. I don't think it's perfect. I don't think it's as good as like It.
Oh yeah.
But I think it's a very fun movie, and I think you should definitely check it out. What did you guys think? Comment down below. Let us know. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned for Season 2, November 7th. Goodbye.